Welcome to Pop C with Sandra Zee. I'm your host, Sandra Zee. Today for episode 4, I'm going to be discussing the social networking site Facebook and the impact Facebook has had on us. I've specifically titled this episode as Add to Friends, What's Your Status? An examination of making cyber friends and building and breaking online relationships on Facebook. Who would have ever thought that with the launch of Facebook on February 4th, 2004, that today would become the most used social networking site worldwide by monthly active users? Today, Facebook is used as a way to communicate with others. Facebook users have created fan pages. They lend their support to social causes, and they make their voice heard. You can't escape it. Online chatter and discussion are taking over the lives of youth and adults worldwide. Who would have ever thought that a site on the internet would become an addiction? In fact, groups discussing this very topic thread can be found on Facebook at this very moment, such as, is Facebook taking over your life? And Facebook is the new crack. Couples are even communicating via Facebook, from the inception of a new relationship via making the announcement on Facebook to updating the status of the couple from single to in a relationship, or it's complicated, or engaged or married, or back to single. Couples and singles seem to be eager to promote their private lives in the public domain. But why? This connection between the personal and the public is furthered through Facebook with the posting of pictures and the ability for others to comment on those pictures. Essentially, it's a form of snooping, but one that is invited because of the public space and nature of the profile page. Especially if the user has made a public profile, right? But is this Facebook's problem? Much has been made about changing the privacy of your profile to avoid snoopers. But isn't this a societal problem? Aren't we in a way voyeurs, watching, following, and obsessing over what others are doing? Doesn't this go back to the old adage, we always want what we don't have? Why do we create false profiles and falsify our work, our life, our relationship, and our information on Facebook? For who? Why? Do we want to appear happy when in fact we are not? Why do we publicly announce everything in our lives, including those things that are most private and precious, such as marriages, deaths, births, anniversaries? What is it with this fascination into other people's lives? In furthering the voyeur discussion, I question whether we are eager to seek out the despair of others in order to make ourselves feel better. Does a smile form on our faces when someone we really didn't care for or like very much get out of a relationship or lose their job? Isn't this awful? Are our lives really that uneventful and uninspiring that we make up things such as information to our profile in order to project a more desirable image? The answer to all of these questions is yes, yes, yes. We do crave attention. Yet in a way we also love to see the lives of others, whether it is to see what they did that day, or to celebrate their successes, triumphs, or to follow their tribulations. It all comes down to obsession and our need to know everything. What happened? Why? Who started it? And what was going to be done? Facebook creates a competition for friends, specifically those who have more are seen as cool and popular. Those with less friends are vilified or seen as a nobody. Such as the same situation in high school, right? Where you have the popular crowd and the nerds, which can be best demonstrated through the current pop culture show, Glee. On Facebook, people create groups that can be public or private. Some have to be invited personally by the creator, such as with the group The Hottest Women on Facebook and on the Planet, where prospective members are invited in by the administrators, those that created the group, who will then judge those women based strictly on looks to deem them appropriate for the group. This is done through their profile pictures. Besides announcing their special occasions on Facebook, youth are using the social networking site as a place for social uprising, with groups that target specific corporations, branding, politicians, social and political issues, and the like. Most commonly, though, Facebook is used as a tool for expression and has become a part of everyday communication. One must keep up to date on all the news and events, such as a friend's birthday, a party announcement, or even an invitation to join a group. Time is of the essence on Facebook to a certain degree, but not in an immediate sense. There is such a thing as Facebook etiquette and the ways in which emails should be returned, comments should be responded to, and friends should be accepted. So what exactly am I saying? Should we stop our obsession with Facebook? No. Why? Because we can't, and furthermore, we don't want to. We use it so frequently, just as we use our other technological devices. Hey, Facebook is here to stay, and if you really don't want to use it, you always have another option. How about picking up that phone and calling your friends? I know, an old school phenomenon, but an alternative indeed. Unless it's followed by the response, just hit me up on Facebook. This was Sandra Zee signing off from Pop C with Sandra Zee. Thanks so much to all of Sandra Zee's fans. Stay tuned on sandrazee.com for the next episodes. Till then, have a great day and see y'all on Facebook.